It was early morning on the island of Sodor, and the Arsdale engines were all very excited to get to work. Except for Frank! Come on now, Frank. There's nothing for it. You'll have to take the first maintenance train. Oh, for the last time, shan't. I'm exhausted. Besides, the steamies over there were built specifically so I wouldn't have to play temporary relief engine. Hey, I can't help feeling unwell. Ugh. Besides, we work just as hard, if not harder, than you. I agree with Bert here. For once. Bert's right, Frank. Besides, maintenance work is very important. It helps keep the line running. And there wouldn't be any passengers at all to hear about your little, whistle, Mike. Oh, don't you start, Rex. Oh, yes. Swanning off up the line with everyone singing your praises must be taxing. My maintenance duties keep this railway going. And there's been more of it than ever with this rotten weather. It's so cold out here. You better stop laughing. Don't sweat, mate. Besides, your cap will keep me dry. You made all the fuss about being in the Finn clergyman's book, and now you want to be a shut-in? Now do me a favor and get moving, or Mr. Duncan will surely make you a shut-in for good. Okay, I will. Against my will. No, not again! Hold that, Frank. He may be grumpy, but he's very easy to be spooked. Normally, Frank would be away on maintenance work, while the other engines get to take passengers. But this year, a small controller decided to let him take his own passenger train. Jock had already volunteered to take the maintenance train for Frank. This managed to give him a small smile. Top of the morning, Duck! Huh, odd. You don't see Frank in a particular good mood. Not a shocker. By the time Frank arrived at the station, the rain had just begun. The passengers were so upset they huddled into the coaches. Just my luck. They make such a fuss over those hotshot steamies, but I don't even get a single picture taken. This is an outrage! There, Frank. The rain might spoil their cameras. And besides, your sour face isn't worth the effort. I'll show you, sour. My face ain't sour, isn't it? As Frank trundled down the line, the weather grew worse. The rain became thicker and was very hard to see, but he kept a good pace and sounded his horn to let everyone know he was approaching. Be careful, Frank! It's very thick around here. It might be dangerous, but hey, the rain's very fun. Look how many puddles I've made. That's very nice, Alfie, but remember, safety first. I know. The line runs along a small hill. On sunny days, it's picturesque, but today it wasn't a nice sight today. Fog and rain covered the atmosphere, and the ground grew wet. Frank eyed the hill suspiciously. Something's not right. The embankment looks different the last time I saw it. I wonder what's up. What's this? Another attempt to get out of work? You'll have to do better than that. Frank didn't reply. He remained on guard. Something wasn't right. Then suddenly... what was that? Uh-oh. Full throttle! Full throttle! Frank, have you been taking the wrong oil? We know this is a speed. Just do it! Whoa, cool your horses! They were just in time. Frank, you've nearly scared our passengers. Mr. Duncan won't be pleased to... What's that? It's getting louder. Whoa! Mommy, is that a spaceship? Now it sounds like a clapper. That's no spaceship. What? Good gracious! What is it, driver? There's been a landslide. For real. He was right. The rain had loosened the ground underneath the rails, and they'd finally given way due to Frank's weight. What is all that chaos? I say, does everything go wrong on every railway? Oh dear. The passengers won't be happy, and neither will the slow controller. Take it easy, Frank. I'm sure they'll forgive us once we get them home. Easier said than done. When Frank arrived at the last station, he was in for a surprise. I'm sorry for the delayment. I know you will be mad, but I just wanted to say... Your Frank is a hero! We would have taken a tumble, but he fought quickly. Let's hear it for Frank! Thank you. Just doing my job, that's all. Mr. Duncan, I mean, sir. Well, Frank, it's a good thing you played Relief Engine today, eh? Sir, I'm so sorry. It's alright. I've always knew you'd come through someday after your jealousy of the books, and you've more than made up for it. We shall have to close the line for a while, and I hope I can count on you. After all, your maintenance work keeps the railway running, eh? As you wish, sir. Whoa, are you Frank? Service with a smile. Oh, you didn't have to, are you? Watch the eyes. Watch the eyes. Wow, Frank. Oh, it must be taxing with everyone fawning over you. Eh, Frank? Well, I wouldn't think nothing of... I said watch the face. Watch the eyes. To be quite frankly, everything went alright in the end.